Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc's Dumpster, where it's review of the movie Speed 2 Cruise Control. I'm really not sure how that title kind of fits together, but anyway, this one has Annie from the first movie pretty much being a bigger part of this one, and her new boyfriend Alex boarding a nice cruise ship. Unbeknownst to them, it is going to be completely taken over, at least hijacked computer-wise, by a madman named Geiger. And as you would guess, Geiger is all kinds of bad, and he wants to try to patrol the cruise ship into an oil tanker. Why? I don't know. He's nuts. So it's a race against time, and of course, naturally, Alex is able to thwart the whole thing from happening. And at one point, Geiger grabs Annie and takes her as a hostage. And there's a big speedboat chase. Maybe that's where Speed 2 is supposed to come in at. So Alex is able to get Annie back by shooting a spear gun into a seaplane and rescue her. And Geiger sees the whole thing happening, and what happens? He winds up crashing into the oil tanker he was hoping to get the cruise ship to kind of sort of crash into at the beginning of the movie. Blows up. Geiger is dead. And did I forget to mention that at the beginning part of the movie, Annie was trying to have a driving lesson? And at the end of the movie, she once again was trying to continue on with that driving lesson with poor old Tim Conway, who I think he had an uncredited part in this movie, which I can't blame him, honestly. The movie starred, of course, as you see right there, Sandra Bullock, Jason Patric, and Willem Dafoe as Geiger. On a budget of $110 million, the movie made actually $165 at the box office. Now, it was a critical failure, and they wanted Keanu Reeves to come back for the movie, but unfortunately he was so physically exhausted from doing the first Speed movie, he opted to go do The Devil's Advocate instead. But the big question right now, kids, is does this movie really deserve to be put into a dumpster? Well, I don't know. I mean, it made pretty good money at the box office, but does it really? I mean, unfortunately, yes, it does, because well, I'll be 100% honest with you, gang. You know, this movie was basically made because of an idea of, I believe, the director, producer, writer, something like that, had a dream about a cruise ship crashing into some sort of a nearby island or something like that. And of course, this movie crashed into a harbor at one point, and it is really kind of messed up that the only one that could get to come back from the first movie was Sandra Bullock. So yeah, Jason Patric. Nothing against the guy, but he just really didn't. He just did not really seem to say action hero to me in this movie. And to call this movie Cruise Control, again, it's kind of like two titles or two words, or actually I should say three words plus a number, that don't really quite go together. Speed 2, Cruise Control. Quite honestly, this movie was a big disappointment. The first Speed was fun, exciting, and great. Keanu Reeves, Dennis Hopper put in great performances. Jeff Daniels, great performance. But this one was really, really crap. And quite honestly, I guess I am kind of glad that they didn't do what they had planned, and that was a bunch more Speed movies. In fact, luckily though, again, they stopped after this one, did not do so well. In fact, Speed 3 was going to be on go-karts. Speed 4 was going to be on mopeds. Speed 5 was going to be on bicycles. Speed 6 was going to be on rollerblades. Speed 7 was going to be on foot. And by the time they got to Speed 8, they kind of sort of realized it would probably be, old, worn out, so they were going to do it in mobile wheelchairs. So you can Google it if you want to. I'll sit here and wait. You didn't really do it, did you? I can't fool you guys, can I? But there you guys have it. Yes, Speed 2 deserves to be put into a dumpster, pushed. Well, I can't say out in the ocean. There's enough pollution out there as it is, but it definitely deserves to be put into a dumpster and probably covered in water and let piranha feed all over it. But there you guys have it, a review of Speed 2 Cruise Control. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. Yikes. I'm starting to feel seasick after reviewing this movie. So, until next time, thanks for watching, and as always, stay strong and rock on.